Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put a disclaimer because there's going to be some bad words in here, especially when we're talking about society. Second of all, I forgot what I was going to talk about. Okay, I wrote it down. So every time I turn the page, it's going to be a new story. Some of them I wrote, some of them I didn't. I took them off Tumblr, so just try to decipher which one I wrote and which one I didn't. And I just wanted to tell you guys that tomorrow is the rally for justice, for lone people pretty much. So I really encourage you guys to go because change really does start with us. So, okay, thanks. Sorry to end on a really depressing note, but okay. Oh yeah, also, there's two sections. The first section is about gender, and the second section is called Dear Society. So I'm going to start with the gender one. I refuse to teach my brothers that they are held higher than any of their sisters. I will not teach my son that he is better than a woman, that he can raise a hand to strike a woman, that he cannot cry. And I will not teach my daughter to degrade, to hate, and change herself because she is not perfect enough for you. I will not teach my daughter to allow her body to be used and bruised because you tell her that that is all she is. To the boy who called her fat, congratulations. You are dumb enough to regurgitate the lies society has taught you. When you have a daughter, will you too tell her that she is worth the amount to her breasts, to her waist, to her hips are measured? Perhaps it is a waste us women are even educated. It takes us away from our time at the gym or in the toilet. To the adult that called her stupid, she is a product of your hell. Her brain is sliced open and ripped to shreds when she is taught to memorize and speak rather than learn. How can she absorb when men like you insist she is nothing bigger than her body rather than her brain? To the man who called her a slut, have you so quickly forgotten that you are an active participant, whispering in her ear, she is a whore if she does, a prude if she doesn't? Who knows which is worse? Remember, if she is so soiled after you have finished, perhaps you should look at your own hands rather than her skin. Studies predict that if women stopped buying cosmetic products, every economy in the world would collapse overnight. This is a call to collapse the economy. Let's cover our scented tampons and hairspray, light them on fire, and throw them at Maybelline's headquarters. Let's take all of our leftover lotions and soaps and make the world's largest slip and slide down Capitol Hill. Weight Watchers will have a whole new meaning, like just wait and watch as I burn this motherfucker down. Victoria's Secret is that she's going out of business. I have picked at my body like a scab. I have squeezed at my face until no more of me could come out of me. I changed my outfit 9 times before I got here. Oh, and you thought we were gonna stop at burning bras. Well, then you shouldn't have given us so much flammable shit. Does that shampoo also come with the Photoshop you used on the model? Then I don't fucking want it. I'd rather not my vagina smell like Island Breeze or Delicate Blossom, because what the fuck does that smell like? That's not even a real scent. How beautiful it would be to use the money I spent to make myself look pretty for you, soft for you, my nails like candy for you, go under the knife for you, give myself skin cancer for you, and stop giving the 76 cents back. There were days I spent crying in the dressing room, days where I didn't leave the house in case someone had a camera in fear of becoming another before picture. So thank you, Cosmo, for giving me 472 more sex tips to completely ignore. Thank you for all this leftover lipstick, for me to write, I am flawless, on the mirrors. Thank you for the cover-up, for the vanishing cream. Thank you for making us invisible. That way, you'll never see us coming. Dear Society. Dearly white American society, I am so done with being your fetish. I am done with being cute and being sexy. I am done with being a ninja. I am done with being your submissive wife. I am done with being a servant. I am done with fake eyelashes. I am done with me likey. I am done with where are you really from? I am done with supposedly pulling the race card. I am so done. I am so done with you thinking that I can't speak your goddamn language. I am so done with you thinking that I can't hear you. I am so done with you thinking that I am an angry Asian woman. I am so done with you thinking that I am just a woman. I am done with you thinking that I am defined by the color that you see. And I'm so done with you thinking that justice is white and injustice is a myriad of colors mixed together with the blood on the pavement and bruises on your skin. Because bruises show better when you are white. But when your skin is too dark to see the purple, that pain just isn't as bad, and we are told to stop complaining. Welcome to America. Get in line. White first, then men, then women, then the colored, then gays and lesbians, then immigrants, and then what? Still not white enough. Still not good enough. Justice is a beautiful thought. Only when we're dead. Death is not beautiful. I've become a journal of suicide notes. When I was 12, one of my best friends stopped eating because she learned that the only way boys would ever look at her would be if she became half the person she had always been. And there was nothing beautiful in the way that skipped meals and toilet seats became her life's mantra until she could feel her bones under her skin. When I was 13, one of my friends told me she liked to carve words into her skin because that was the only way she could feel anything other than emptiness. And there was nothing beautiful in the way she embedded scars so deep into her veins, she tried to bleed the life out of her. When I was 14, one of my best friends took a bunch of pills because her body and mind were too tired playing Russian roulette with her thoughts anymore. And there was nothing beautiful in the way those words rolled off her tongue so effortlessly, like it was the only thing she could ever hear. And when I was 15, I stayed up talking all night to my best friend out of taking her own life because she had gotten drunk on the thought of throwing her body off the roof a week before her birthday. And there was nothing beautiful in the layers of intoxication of her voice when she said she'd always wanted to die by her own hands. Death is not beautiful. I've become a journal of suicide notes. I am so done with watching my friends dance with death every time they exit their room. Literally playing with fire because that's the only way they can feel. Why is it that we cannot watch others swallow pills when all we want to do is the same thing? And why is it when we cannot feel anything, revealing stories of blood on our skin is a release? And why is it when people come close, we shut them out? Because we don't think we are good enough. And we think that no one else can love someone as broken as we are. And that's only true if you believe it. We have all wanted to kill ourselves. And we like to hate ourselves because it's easy. And we have loved someone so deeply that we have forgotten we do not love ourselves. And we have loved someone so deeply just to find out that they feel the opposite. Because we are broken and we are torn and we have all been hurt so bad we swear that we will do anything never to feel that way again. But happiness is only attained when we are no longer alive. Because we have been taught to love others before ourselves, but we must not forget that we deserve it just as much as anyone else. You deserve your own happiness. So let me start your journey for you. Here's what you need to know before you go off into the world, just in case I shall die tomorrow. I love you. Please, love yourself too.